Hey guys, what up? What up? What up? We got an insane patch note today. And I say insane because there is one line that says this, which means we have a bunch more specters at our disposal. And what that effectively means is we're probably going to do some more specter testing. That said, that said, I don't actually have any specters that immediately come to mind as must use. So I think what we're gonna do is turn out our single target DPS setup into a one brute, no warrior setup. Maybe not even a brute, maybe just a sniper.
Are you printing?
What up? I'm live.
Hi, live.
Also, I do need to actually enable gems on my filter because those shit ain't dropping. All right. I think the place that I think had the most mobs I was interested in reality was Trial of the Ancestors. I think this one place I remember going through it during the campaign and just thinking it's such a shame these guys are inspectorable. I don't remember any of the actual specifics. I can't really say what they do, but we'll see. Ah, jeez. I think it's in Halls of the Dead. I assume this is the way forward. I don't think there are any monsters between there and the ship.
Fuck me, bro.
Second day at work, how was it?
It was good. It was good. Tired.
As expected. So we are going to...
Hinekora has seen you, but now, one final challenge.
Brother, is that where this is?
Huh? A challenger? Oh, Yamasi is worthy of Hinekora. Come! Okay. Yama sees you.
I guess if I'm already at this edge, it doesn't really matter. I should have also brought spare gems.
The guest is worthy to meet the mother of death.
Okay, y'all are doing too much, all right? Clerics are fine. Turn you off. And honestly, turn off this sniper as well. Let's just roll with our clerics. Surely y'all can't somehow kill enemies, right? to think my connection is already acting up. The fun stuff right there. Anyways. Let's see what these guys look like with a 57. So she has alternate minions, it seems. And they fire projectiles is how this is working. But they don't follow her, it doesn't look like. How about we just check? Oh, this is probably going to annoy me. Probably going to turn it off is what that means. Anyways, ancestral channeler. Yeah, you summon spirits. It's their alternate minions. Minion projectile, caster projectile. Spirit projectile. I wonder if they all scale with her damage. I wonder. Let's try. We really don't even have support gems here. What did I bring? I just broke myself. Ugh. King's March. Time to wait for 10 years for this shit to load. Probably they reduce King's March's load time, right? Yeah, we're still loading. As expected. King's March just takes 3 to 5 business days to load. A very, very, very short amount of time. Alright, Ange. Where the hell is Stash there? I guess we're going to start with some level 15 gems. Some 14. What the fuck? There's a shark pet? Or is this part of King's March? No, that's someone's pet. I guess it might be a supporter pack. I guess seeing that, I think just made me realize how much time I spend in my hideout and not in towns. Because like on like PoE 1, we're not forced into the brief 5 seconds in town before you go to your hideout. You just spawn right in your hideout. I think I'm now realizing just how that means I wouldn't know MTXs that are actually in the game, because I'm not seeing other actual players unless they trade with me, and there's a synchronous trade, so I'm actually going to see them. So 15s are going for 1x. Oh shit, 17s are going for like 1 for 6 and 1x for 6? Shit. Oh, okay, I can't buy that many. All right. They are so expensive gold-wise. Holy shit.
What?
Uncut skill gems. I want to buy 6 level 17s because I wanted to test some Spectres. The 6 I would be buying for 17.5k. Each one is almost 3k. That is wild.
All right, your order is registered.
That is wild. All right, we have some gems going for us. I have 37k gold. Holy. We'd have to either buy a gold run or something.
Let's see if there are any takers.
All right. I guess the first thing I want to test, if I'm being very honest, is multi-shot. I want to see very quickly if that affects the spirits being summoned.
Oh, might break for lunch soon.
Oh. Oh shit, it does. What does fast approach do? So their spirits are also technically counted as their spells. Okay. What if I did... Let's see what they look like when you have many of them. These guys just might end up being broken. What the fuck? Actually, no, what the fuck?
The heartbeat of the world flows calm and constant.
It's actually dumb. Like minion what do you call it? Minion numbers are a problem. Just summon more.
Many secrets for those who seek.
That being said, I don't know what their base damage is actually like, so I will have to test. Wait, so if I do something like take this out and then I take no, I can't do that. I need to find the checkpoint there. I want to try a gem, a special gem. I think it's going to be dumb. I think it genuinely will. I think this is about to be stupid. Exalts for Beyond's temper.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Why can't I put Sion's temper into Spectres? The fuck? Nothing about this specifies minions can't use it. There isn't a cannot be used with minion skill. Cannot modify minion skills. There isn't a support spells you use. That's kind of dumb. Okay. So I wasted all my time coming down here. Okay. We'll use regular wall charge then. Excuse me, what's happening? Oh. Is that why? Oh lol, I already had one in my stash. Nope, that is most definitely not why. It just can't be used currently. I just have to assume it's some I just have to assume it is some technical limitation. I feel like their base damage is kind of ass though. That's the one thing that's going to hold them back the most, I think.
Death is not the end. There is always another.
Another corpse to serve me.
The cycle of life continues. The lone traveler journeys on.
How about we do this instead? I will four socket it.
Speak.
And then we start the map actually. I don't think I have anything like Pierce currently hut, so let's just look here. I think Pierce would be the best for them. %20 less damage for each enemy they've pierced. What up, Maximus? I'm good. You? And then past that, I feel like I have acceleration already. Is it yeah, this one. Oh, now you get to rest, so that's good. Let's just go into this map and hope we don't die, I guess. The grind is going good. They released a new patch today allowing Act 4 monsters to be spectrable, so we're going to be testing that pretty much. Found something. Don't know how promising they actually are or anything like that, but we'll see. So far we don't even have any damage supports on them. It's mostly utility. Are they not piercing? They aren't piercing. Unless I'm just not rendering monsters. I'm not sure why they aren't piercing. Does pierce not work with them? Is that a safe assumption to make? Because, like, let's actually just look at them, shall we? Nothing about this says they don't pierce or they can't pierce, right? Maybe this is a sort of anti-pierce mechanic. Maybe. I don't think so though, but I don't know for a fact. But like, it's we can very quickly tell that their projectiles are not piercing. Okay, if pierce is not really an option, we're going to have to do something else there. We're going to take a DPS gem in that case. Because this should pierce all targets, so they really shouldn't be ending early with this. Which means let's just take Feeding Frenzy for now. They aren't the fastest too. I think most of what they have going. Holy fucking shit. I I think most of what they have going for them is projectile count. And projectile count is pretty important. And I mean, they also just stack up. They stack up freeze pretty well because of how often they hit. Not the most impressed. Their base damage seems very, very low. Now, granted, I do have 2 supports, so let's just try giving them even more damage. We have Feeding Frenzy on them. We have faster casting because I think that is important for them. What is the damage support we'd want to give them? They do pure cold damage, so let's do. We can't use monster because we only have 7 of them. Let's do cold infusion. Cold attunement rather. But that's 25. Nothing else here gives them damage. Maybe pen. They have no other sources of pen. We'll start with just 25% more damage, I guess, and see if they perform better.
Now.
Nah. Yeah, base damage is just too low. It's just too low. Now, like, granted, they are level 24, so like not the highest level either. But I think their levels are just too low. I don't think they would actually end up being decent. But unless this has, is this a res map? This is not a res map, so no. Not a res map. Okay. Well, where's Feeding Frenzy? Reverse had something else that I'm not entirely sure what I took from them, but I took something. Oh yeah, rapid attacks. That was Reverse.
I have many service.
Ah. I don't want to leave my map to end up closing, so we're going to actually clear the important parts of this map. Then we are going to figure out then I'm going to use the map to test whatever is left.
Death is my power to wield. Impudent undead. Out
What up, Dova? Oh shit, what class? Oh, nice. What's your main skill? And how you liking it?
Out of mana.
Does this place have a special boss? Let's see how much better Abyss ends up running. I mean, I'm still getting 10 FPS, but I guess it's not having big stutters, so like improvements. Nah, it's still kind of, it's still rough. Yeah, it is still 100% rough.
Death is my power to wield.
Now top. I mean, it is rough. Like 100%. Like I've had situations where I was basically playing with 5 FPS and I'm lagging.
Obey me.
Where the hell are these spikes coming from? My stream is fine. Probably. Yeah, my stream is fine. Yeah, my stream is fine. Like I've had to confirm like 3 times now. At least I can't see any lag. YouTube, that's typically the quickest to react to any interruptions. It's chilling. But yeah, there are definitely moments where I try to pull my hair out because the connection, because it's that slow. But I am lenient on them simply because this is EA, so like it's to be expected. Like it's unfortunate, but like it is what it is, I guess. One of those things I was like, it's not yet a finished game. Or Abyssal Depths, let's go. Why not? Main skill is that the lava floor that spreads. Lava floor. Is it a hammer throw that does that spiral lava thing, or is it like, okay, volcanic fissure, I think. Oh. Why did that take forever just to use convalescence?
mana. None can oppose.
Finds us all.
I'm back. I don't remember. I think I tried to figure out your skill for a bit, which I think is Volcanic Fissure. Then I think I asked how was it, something like that, and I spoke about the performance bits. Probably performance is why I spoke about the longest. Volcanic Fissure, all right. Liking it? Oh shit, I cannot summon 26. Why can't I summon 26 on Earth? What changed? Oh, I give them minion mastery, that's why. Okay, okay. Give me a second. I just need to deal with this ritual ruckus. I'm loving it so far. Using other abilities that help it. Nice. Have you tried the what was it? Is hammer throw or something that has that whole spiral thing when supported with maybe I don't exactly remember how it worked. It was like it's a hammer you throw into the ground and it creates lava and like a spiral or something. Use totems? Oh, to make the lava erupt again or something like that, right? You can very quickly tell I don't play a lot of melee. Yeah, 100% needed the gold from this map. I am so broke on gold.
More mana. Hey. Out of mana. Out of mana. Another corpse to serve me.
Brother. Is it his servers? Because for once, it's not my internet. Are these servers struggling or something?
I'm having a chill time.
Squish, squish.
What?
I'm not lagging. What are you tapping to you?
I'm lagging. Like, and it's not my internet for once. Like, I'm just having like, instead of like it's cutting out completely, it's going up to like 600 and coming down, and like it's like when it starts it goes to like 600, 1000, 400, and then it eventually comes back down to like the standard 40 ms. But all through this time, even YouTube doesn't complain, isn't saying even a word about like connection, anything. and you to be typically pretty sensitive, or at least relatively sensitive. So yeah, I don't know. I assume it's the server. Maybe it's one I'm on or something. I don't know.
Out of mana.
The fuck is degenning me? Like there, I can't move. 1,000 ms. Brother. Maybe I'll try switching from Texas or something. Maybe they're having a rough time there. I don't know.
None can oppose me.
My king nears.
Okay, it wasn't. It looked like he was in peace for a second. I think I'm going to try I wanted to try my Riva setup just to make sure it had actual like good single targets.
Obey me.
Sins of the mother.
Ow. They have slightly better DPS, I would say.
Embrace corruption. Sins of the mother.
Not a mind-blowing amount more. All right, we are completely full.
No.
All right, so this is the map we're going to try to test some specters in, while we still have enemies in there, because I think we're able to leave more than in, or I think we're able to leave enough. So the ranged spirits I have tried in Tota wasn't all that. I'm going to have to try some others. All right, let's try to clear some space just for... Do you really get 6 Omen of the Lieges? Holy 42. Okay. See, you're just stacking. Code attunement. Any support gem stays in my backpack for more testing. Now, before I forget, because it's very, very easy forgetting, I'm going to have to... Holy shit. I might actually keep this one. Anyways, I'm going to try to use my ritual window before I forget, because otherwise I will forget. Very easily, if I might add. Nothing great thus far. Still nothing great. All right. So we're just going to start buying these guys from, I guess, most valuable to least. All right, that is gonna be it for this map, at least when it comes to ritual. And now we can empty our second weapon sets of minions, so we can actually look at move sets. This is the heart of the tribe. I wanted to do something. I wanted to find a mob in particular here as well. So I'm going to look out for... I mean, I think I might as well have a copy of Harano in my stash, because why not? And besides Harano, there is also the Moon Dancer-esque mob that is, I think, native to here. I forgot just how long campaign zones take to load. Here I was giving King's March shy, but like, they just take a while. Or at least some of them. I haven't loaded into Heart of the Tribe since the first playthrough. And it looks like there was a reason why. Yeah, these guys. Wait. I think they're the arsonists. They're not here? Hold up, what the fuck? How am I supposed to get there? Oh, I see. Righteous Flyer? Plague Spreader. Blood Fever Plague Spreader. Man's name is so freaking long. Allows increase. Okay. You seem to have a DNT. So you have a pustule, which is a 7-second CD. Then you have Righteous Flyer, which I assume is meant to be a joke on Righteous Fire. But like, I don't exactly know what that does. Let's watch you again, shall we? It looked like it was a dot to my health. Yeah, it looks like it's a dot actually. Wait, did he just stop reacting to me? Yeah, it's a dot. It's a dot. He's not going to be anything spectacular. Especially not for 99 spirits is not happening. What is a? Is it the these are the wise? This is what the wise women do, right? They created that. Those things are so freaking annoying, can I just say? Yeah, the arsonists are the ones I'm trying to get. So we can't get the arsonist. We can get the brew breather, but I don't think he did anything special, right? He just drank from a gourd, and that was about it. Brew what? Brew breather. Fever drunk fly spray. Fever drunk death. So fever drunk stunned. Then he has a vomit. And he has a self vomit. So I guess he's just trying to die and explode, except he doesn't seem to do too much when he does. And the arsonists are not spectrable, it looks like. Oh shit, you know, I just realized the quote-unquote righteous flyer is literally only, it's a dot around him. It's literally a dot around him, so it's like it's literally righteous fire, bro. They had fun with that, and I'm sure it does like fizz dot or something. That being said, how much life do you have? 69k. How much life does a mandible have? A 90. Has the same life as a mandible, but has an extra damaging aura. Well, the damaging aura probably scales off of fizz. And is not 100% uptime. And is much slower. Or what about, you know what, I'll just copy this so I can always just paste it. What about Wise Woman? I doubt you're going to be anything crazy. You summon the thing 15 seconds and then you shoot projectiles. Oh, maybe you shoot projectiles. All right, let's see. What do you do? I see. You're just asked then. What's your spirit cost? Yeah, you just asked. All right, next. I kind of want to see how long his righteous flyer lasts. It seems to last a good like 4 seconds, something like that. No one else here I think is particularly interesting though, so kind of unfortunate that the one mob I actually did want to Spectre, or the one mob I was considering Spectring, is not spectrable. But while we're here, we might as well pick up Harano. We might as well pick up Harano the Meats Carver. Because I don't know when next I'm going to bring myself all the way to Act 4 again. Chance to bleed, Moridi.
We've arrived.
Coming. Watch your step.
Why on earth? Oh, the cinematic thing.
Obey me.
Just for fun, let's see him in action. Let's see what he actually does. Oh, sure. Dude dashes way too fucking much. Can he just spam that? It doesn't look like he can. Yeah, he doesn't. That leap slime is kind of nuts though. Wait, whoa, who was that? No one here that I don't recognize. So who the fuck was that? All right, there's nothing for me in this area. I kind of don't want. I kind of really do not want to use the waypoint because that's going to send me back to King's March, and I'm kind of trying to avoid that. So if I can just, you know, find a checkpoint, that'd be amazing. And in the ideal universe, you're not going to knock me down before I find it. All right. Those hook guys hit fast, but it's only for one hit. So I just walked back to where I came from. Way quicker than finding any different checkpoints. All right. Fair.
What?
Besides those areas, I guess the only other area that was kind of interesting was the goblin area. I don't remember anybody here. I guess we might as well just, you know, actually go through and just see skill sets of enemies in an area and use that to judge. So I've checked Tota. I've checked. I feel like I've not checked Tota extensively enough, but it's fine. I've checked the. No, I've checked Nakano. So the next is. I probably should have gone to the Goblin Island first, but it's fine.
This is as close as we can get.
These guys run at you, use one attack, and then take a break. Oh shit, they have bleed. Eternal Torturer? Attacks cause bleeding, so just have innate bleeding. Okay. Not the greatest. Okay. I know these guys don't work because I think I've seen someone try to use them.
Another corpse to serve me.
And they just... They're bugged to keep trying to res specters, keep trying to res skeletons, and even though they can't, they keep trying and failing. Nothing in this area is particularly good so far. Eternal Torturer is like the closest thing to being decent so far because of their bleed. What about rattling giblets? Nah. Like, yeah. Their movement speed is their biggest. Nah, we're not doing this. Like, look at how close we have to be for them to even launch an attack. We're not doing that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Got what they deserved by the looks of it.
Are these the guys that teleport? It would have been cool if they had some form of AoE. Eternal Torturers I can see being decent if we decide to use a different minion with Impale. Like, if I can rely on one minion to hit very hard, I can take advantage of the way Impale works and apply it to their bleeds. So then I'll make every other minion not able to apply bleeds, every other physical damage minion, so they can take advantage of that at the very least. So then we can have some pretty nasty bleeds on the enemy. Like, if I just slot them into my brute setup, by take away my brute's ability to bleed, for instead of having ability to bleed, that'd be losing DPS still. Maybe more damage to bleeding enemies, less. Nah, that'd be us. Nah. Who are you? So this guy can be spectered. What the heck? Why not? What else are we gonna do? Might as well see. Who is applying shield to me? They have something weird. Let's see if they do the ground. Yeah, they did the explosion. But I suspect that's all they do. I don't get what is going on here. Oh shit. I mean, so nice. It feels like every circle I'm seeing is just not exploded. Like, really? Like, what are we doing? Like, what exactly are y'all supposed to be doing here? Anywho. I don't think there's any other mob type in here that I should be particularly... Let me check Eternal Torturer. I think I already did. Movement speed is good. And the perma bleed is also fine. But compared to something like Harano, the meat cover, who also has the same thing, but I think is much faster at doing what he does. What if I just try to use one Harano? He always bleeds, so I don't need to give him a chance to bleed. And all I need to do is give my brutes impale, so they actually drop impale stacks to help his bleed out, and then I just giga skill bleed on him. So single target, he's there to help with bleed. It would be I feel like it'd be worse clear though. It's worth considering at least. What do I have to lose? Claire? Anyone that has gotten hit by my brutes would have... I'd have to stop using attack speed for them though. It's the only thing. Like, I stop attack speed and instead I replace attack speed with heavy swing. So each hit is actually big. What would that look like? Heavy swing here. Heavy swing here, everything else stays the same. Wait a second. The tortured guys, I can't even... Wait. Okay, so it is the torturer. So why did the ones I just killed, why are they not summonable? Either way, they are 67 spirit versus Harano's 99 base. So I guess that is a pro for them. Is that enough of a pro? I'm inclined to say no. So the round fire things seem to only be a red circle. not necessarily DPS. And sometimes it can DPS, but like most times it looks like you're just trying to rest your allies or just skeletons. So I need to refund the Risen, whatever his name is. Bulbous more. Bulbous more. Keep me away from that yucky water. All right. I don't have to deal with that shit.
Our mistake was holding on to hope, even after the sky.
Did they just run at me at like really fast speeds? What was that? Wait, so they get to move at full speed, but I don't? I think that's all for this zone. Like, I honestly don't think there's going to be anything I haven't already seen. Let's go to Shrike Island or wherever the goblins are. That's where I want to go.
This is as close as we can get.
We made it.
These are the border ants they disabled from being spectrable, I think. I thought it's Act 3 Spectre ants. Yeah, it is. It's them. Were these guys ever spectrable?
I just died at 99%.
07.
Yeah, man. Time is money, man. Why the fuck are they making us lose XP for dying? It already sucks to die. We already lose a portal.
Lol.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't mind XP penalty.
Time is money, bro.
What do you mean time is money? This
Like, it's just,
they
sorry,
said
what? Go on.
they wanted level 100 to be an achievement.
I mean, it's on the achievements. You get like no XP. I'm 94. It's
Imagine
taking me days to hit 95.
use slash that. You see how many times you lost 10% XP. That adds. If you hadn't lost all those 10%, you might have been 95, 96 already, 97 even. So it def adds up.
Insane argument. But so good.
What's an insane argument that it adds up?
You slash death.
Yeah.
I was 92 with 5 deaths, and then Kulamek took another 15 from me. Like, I don't know, I tried.
I'm just saying.
Fuck the boss.
Lol. Is that wait? I'm so confused as to who's doing what. This is my Spectre here. You're unmuted. Huh. Not the greatest. I don't think there's going to be anything in this aisle for me, but we'll see. Shamankin, right? Who ends up in your packs, Mr. Shamankin? The War Drum Kin, the Skull Top Kin, Feral Kin, Tusk Bearer Kin. I have seen this. I have seen this. Tail Walker and Skull Top. Oh, so we've seen Tusk Bearer, we've seen Spear Bearer. Wait, Spear Bearer are ranged? Interesting.
Is my power to wield. Not bad.
Yeah, there's nothing from me here. Maybe I'll get surprised by maybe I'll get surprised by some spirit costs. I doubt I will, but let's see. 38 is not bad, honestly. And just to confirm, let's go look at the war drum guys. Allows additional projectile, allows ink AoE, which one is allows increase AoE. So some don't allow. These guys have 75% less? Holy fucking shit. I mean, even with this is still, I guess, let's see how bad they are. Let's just see how bad they are. Where are the war drum guys? 64 spirit for 75% less is criminal, can I just say? But what do I know? They are also just slow as shit. Like, granted, this is Act Zone, but they are also just, you know, unsocketed, and they do hit quite a lot. It's like in a wide AF area.
Death, take you.
How can I take advantage of this? How can I take advantage of this real talk? I think it feels like I can somehow. I'm gonna keep them. 75% less doesn't actually feel as bad as I thought it would. Probably because the aftershocks are very, 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 very empowered in there. So let's try something. If they do Giga AoE, can I make them 4-linked and can they do something? They're slow, so like that's not great. That's not going to be a pleasant experience. And there aren't too many ways I can speed them up, except just forcing them to wisp form. But I guess let's start from somewhere. Thank you very much. So Shaman Kin, I don't care about you. You're going in the blender. Spine Necromancer, same thing. Get the fuck out. Exalts. Perfect self to 43. Yola.
All right, your order is registered.
All right, what are we doing here? We're gonna be using Overreach. So we have AoE. It's Fizz, right? I assume it's Fizz. Nothing here says otherwise, so let's just assume it's Fizz. Let's give them let's see, Master, Feeding Frenzy, and I want to say Brutality 3, but I also kind of don't. All right, I don't feel like I have much else in the way of like, I don't have much else. So let's just pick up a map. It doesn't have to be insane. It just has to be, it just has to exist. Sure, this is as good as any. This is going to be a throwaway map somewhere that I don't care about anything. If there's any maps like that. Oh, there is one. The one I failed. The one with the monkey guy. So I did fail to, like, who cares? Yeah, the speed is gonna be a problem. Like 100%. I'm just going to wait for them to move forward. I mean, the AoE is insane, and like how many things they're hitting at the exact same time. I think there's death potential. We just need... This is like the best map to showcase their biggest problem, which is their move speed is going to be problematic. Also, Feeding Frenzy is doing fuck all for... Monster is doing fuck all for them, so let's switch that with...
My power to wield.
They already have Brutality, right? I guess we just do rapid attacks for now. What were those Mano War guys? Oh yeah, Primal Spirits were... These guys also seem to be... They seem to be interrupting enemies somehow. It seems like there could be decent additions to maybe mandibles. No, it would. It could be very decent for like if you can find a Spectre to actually deal big impale hits. No, no matter what, they're going to struggle with actually getting their damage off because of their simply because of their movement speed. They're going to struggle, and I don't think there's any... Oh god, my internet, of course. I could do minion. To my knowledge, you're doing mostly fizz. And this isn't a melee attack skill, so like it shouldn't work. In theory, of course. In reality, it could. Let's use... We have Feeding Frenzy. We could just give them levels. We can give them levels for now, seeing as there's nothing else that makes sense to give them. Nah. Like I'm trying to coop on them, but it's just there's nothing happening here. All right, who's next? So what drums I know? None of these guys, I think, were particularly noteworthy. If you needed a Spectre that could at least hit everything, like everybody on your around you, this would be decent. But like I'm trying to think of reasons why you would just want things hit without actually doing damage. And like the closest thing that comes to mind is like maybe proccing stuff like Impale, but like to what end? Like, and that is the question I can't seem to answer. The to what end answer. So y'all are duds. I feel like Arastas is not going to have anything insane, but let's check. Might as well. Maybe there'll be a rare of notes, but I doubt it. Or who knows, maybe. Oh.
We've arrived. The hour. This utopia sounds like a dreadful bore.
This is my connection. Mm-hmm. What is blocking me? I think I remember hearing that Twilight Order officers use Smite. And it actually had the aura as well. There, that was Smite. And he actually has the aura as well, so minion players get to play with Smite before others. Wait, what is this? Twilight Order Oathsworn. They had a fireball and the laser. The laser. What is the CD of the laser? They have a cleanse. Righteous Axe Wielder. Righteous Fire Explosion. What do you mean Righteous Fire Explosion? The fuck? Where are the Axe Wielders? This is an Axe Wielder right there. Oh, this is a warrior. The warrior used Faithful Warrior. Yeah, it is. He used the Karui Earthquake Impact twice and then stopped using it for some reason. It has a very slow attack time, so this is just false. It's probably longer than this base. Damage wise, what does the earthquake look like? Doesn't, oh, so just not anything worthy or worth. What about archers? They seem 618. How much spirit do y'all cost? Y'all's life is insanely low though. 53. I don't think so. I mean, why not? This would be too annoying to use on enemies. You know, I actually miss classic snipers. Like, there's something about skeletal snipers where they just feel like they just don't feel like archers. Maybe it's their animation or something, or how slow they are on the release of their bows. Or I think probably more likely to be the animation. But like, these feel way more like snipers than. It feels way more like snipers than skeletal snipers. Did I see an AoE somewhere? Where are the axe guys? I'm just trying to watch the axe wielder, my guy. What was that? There's a strange AoE I keep seeing very randomly. So this just doesn't exist yet. convert RF explosion unless there's someone else you pair with to create the explosion. I don't, unless that's the case, I just don't see it. But there's been a very weird explosion I see here and there. Just, I've seen it twice now and I don't know what mob created. It looks like it's just the regular mobs. And it looks much wider than that guy. But then again, it could be after effects of like the ground. Could be after effects of that one. You lived long enough to get stunned.
Death, take you. $84.20. Ooh, wait. Can't I just use this straight up for like monster? For like monster supports? I can, right? Let's see. What the name was, because I don't think I saw those guys. Probably not worth using, but they cast a phase spell and they have a projectile with a laser. All right, let's see this in action. Let's go find one of them. It's this guy. It was the officer, right? Yeah, it's the officer. The fuck is that? He's the one that does smite. Frozen Legion. Energy Shield Warcry? Hold up. Let's see if we get any buffs. Can I take damage before he does the thing? I somehow always manage to take damage after the fact. Dude, can you just do it when they're still alive to damage me, please? Or better still, can you just not do that do as much damage? It labels itself as ES Warcry. And I have to assume it's a Warcry that restores ES. But I'm going to like have to confirm because like POEDB says nothing. Maybe this is a good test, actually.
Dwarvian, deal with this defiler. His wrath is yours to wield.
It did not.
Shield him.
There's a way to get him to hit these guys with, I think, a rock. Yeah, like that. That was something I should have been doing.
Yourself. Purge the unworthy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a good thing to know about these boss fights. He gets buffs from these guys, and you can get him to dismiss the buffs essentially by luring him here, maybe not tanking his.
Seal their fate.
Anyways,
Steel yourself.
what are we waiting for, by the way?
Is your witness his fury.
So he has to do that. I feel like there was a wasp I wanted to capture. This is as a potential used in place of like for muster with my brutes. But this is what y'all do. Y'all also cause maim. Okay. Okay, so far nothing has been that great. I do think I want to try Harano because I could potentially use impact impale to make him slightly better. I could put impale on my brutes and have him eat it to apply bigger bleeds. Essentially, is kind of the idea there. So single target, we potentially have decent more DPS, I guess, but I don't know that it's going to be worth it because he's 99. Everybody else we've tested has typically been kind of meh. Faithful Archer, I will leave this gem as is simply because I checked their numbers. I don't think I've checked their number. No, I did. Faithful Archer. damage number wise, they're not that great, and they do cost 53 spirits, so like not great. I'd rather deal with like cultist archers than these guys, simply because cultist archers have the extra layer of, you know, shooting purple cloud on everything. But yeah, I need to pee. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Where were we? Don't need this. Why do I still have the Moray? Moray was trash. I have 2 Plague Harvesters. Plague Harvester was the former Flesh Pierce. Oh, Flesh Pierce and Blood Pierce, or whatever the other one's name was. That's why there's 2. I assume this is the one I wasn't using, so let's also just refund all 3. Then we'll slap one back in here. And I just remember the Spectre I remember seeing someone talk about. I think it's Cryer Village. Pretty sure it's Cryer. The elephants. Wasn't there an Ice Spectre I remember being either annoying or problematic in some way? These guys, Elephant Tortoise. Jeez, they're 127. Interesting. How long were you muted?
I was fucking watching Instagram shorts and laughing my ass off. Hey, can you
Lol.
hear me?
I muted myself when you stood up and didn't mute.
Bro had the chair and it's like, oh, I'm different.
Like I heard you stand up and I was here talking to disallow. Okay, I'm just going to remove myself from here.
That's fair. Yeah. I will.
There's some pretty decent AoE. I mean, it's to be
Are you
expected.
still testing Spectres?
Yeah, I am. I'm going through different zones. I've gone through like all the Act 4 zones, all the ass. I'm currently looking at interludes. The war drum goblins could have been good if movement speed is such a big thing in this game. Like, it's without movement speed, you can barely use specters. And as for these elephant guys, I mean, they seem to have decent AoE, but like
It'll be like their slam or
like in gym, like just the move sets. They do a giant, like they do some giant like hits where I think their hitboxes are kind of very decent for like swipes and stomps and whatnot, but like they cost 127 spirits, so it's not happening.
I mean, you know what's interesting about the state of Spectres in this game? I mean, you probably already know this. I don't need me to tell you, but it's just straight up not balanced for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just not. They make these Spectres for them, not for us, right? these characters, and when
Yeah.
they say they're balancing them, they're doing a foundational balancing of like things that are only made for monsters to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not like, yo, what would a player want to do here? Which is kind of disappointing.
Like maybe eventually we see things spectral versions getting things that the
Yeah, y'all are averaging one good Spectre every 3 to 4 acts. What
every
you mean by
every
eventually?
3 to 4 acts. I think you're being optimistic, aren't you?
How many good Spectres are there? How many of
There's
them do you have to sacrifice
Valguards.
performance and visibility for?
Aside Valguards, there's Mandibles. And I guess there's Harano if you really want single target, but Harano is asked for clear.
You know the guys that give frenzy charges in PoE1 that I like?
Yeah, Carnage Monkeys.
And they're in this
Interesting.
game, but they don't do frenzy charge stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can they just be specters and like someone just build around them realistically just for their melee swipes and stuff?
Like for
So,
them to
they do
hit.
0 damage. Yeah.
What do you think the answer to that question is?
Yeah.
They have nothing remarkable going on for them. So maybe you can make them work.
You defy the very spirit.
But I doubt it.
Forgive me.
I remember this ice area having a mob I think I kind of wanted to see as a Spectre. And I remember I don't remember the mob though. So let's just walk around it.
Yeah, that's just.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've literally I have a weapon set that just has no minions except clerics. Literally just so they won't kill. And then I can see their movesets.
Just let my people go.
Your swamp fiends won't help you.
I mean, do you enjoy this? I guess is my question to you.
Do I enjoy the testing? I don't enjoy the current set of Spectres, but what else am I gonna do? There's new stuff to play with, so I'm just trying to see if there's anything that looks remotely cool to build around. So far the answer's been no.
I'm hungry for a new build, but
What about the Dodries one? I saw a video on it today. Just like a clip of like a map player.
Sunrise.
It was Res, yeah.
I mean, it's insane, but I just want a new character.
Something that feels different.
Yeah. Pretty much that melee one, but that one, like, it's just Rakiatas and a bunch of other things. I need money. I need money, bro.
Hello. On the bright side, we're up 100, so we're chilling.
Shut the divines, I said that. I need money. Okay, we're up 100. Like, literally.
We have 100 liquid.
How many I'm waiting to sell?
One.
How much is that one up for?
Probably, I think right now 24, but it's probably gonna sell for like 22. Maybe, actually, it might be 26, but probably sell for like 23.
What's the plan on splitting?
We can talk about that later.
I said I don't want to gouge you live.
I'm not gouging you. Realistically,
That's fine. I mean, I just say it's fine. I don't really feel that strongly about it. Just give me a note for my build and I'll go on my own.
I'm not gouging you. Don't worry.
Kind of crazy now. So this is what life is when you get on, you do like 4 PoE. Damn, PoE 2 probably feels less fun when you actually have other things to do in life then. Like, I'm just clocking.
But I said when you have other things to do in life.
It's almost like, dude, I shouldn't even think of leveling that build till weekend.
I mean, you won't get to really play it or enjoy it for a while. I haven't seen a good. I guess maybe it's not this one. Let's check the next one, I guess. but like not seeing anyone. What the fuck was? What are y'all shooting? What the fuck is that? Plague nymph.
I just dropped 2 divines in this map.
By the map.
30, 65, so like basically nothing. And one was from Strongbox, the other was from the Abyssal Coffer.
GG. That's insane.
That's pretty lucky.
I think this is the plague name for a scene. It has a real gun, which has.
Wait, really? A real gun?
It's just what they call the ability. It seems to do decent damage, has decent cast time, but where on earth is the cooldown? There's no way this shit doesn't have a cooldown. It doesn't look like you're spamming it unless you're prioritizing it, a melee attack when I'm in melee range. Is that what's going on? And maybe that's the case, then they need to not be trying to come to melee with me. Scorpion monkey. Quite. That's a name.
Essences are money again.
Well, essences? What did you say on money?
Essences, yeah.
Oh, which ones? Are there any that actually, aside battle?
Isn't there an amulet, one that's used in the amulet craft? I mean,
Oh,
Delirium is
Infinity?
money.
Delirium hasn't been money. Like the one I dropped was going for like 2 divines, 2 exalts rather, or something.
Delirium?
Yeah, maybe you mean hysteria.
Oh, Hysteria, yeah. Do you know how you get it?
Nope. I've only dropped 1 corrupted. I find in all my essence corrupting. There is nothing in this zone that seems.
I'm gonna prep some maps so I can just blast without thinking.
Not a
I'm
bad
like
idea.
crafting every map before I enter, and it's just doing insane dot damage.
Lol. I do it in 4 map batches.
I
Simply
need to do like 20, and then do it before bed. The thing is, if I stand up from this computer, the chances I'm coming back is so low.
Now!
Yeah, there's nothing in this zone. All right. I don't think there's anything in any of these icy zones then. Like realistically, what would there be? Can't think of a good monster in this area. I don't remember any monsters from Act 1, to be honest. Yeah, I don't remember any monsters from here.
I play a game of Deadlock.
Okay. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm not Nothing's coming to mind when I think of interesting enemies in Act 4 in interludes, aside the elephants. Is there anything else? I don't think so, but we'll go to Holton just to see. If there's nothing here, then if there's nothing here, I think I'll just go farm some end game maps. I do need gold. I'm down to like 50k gold or something like that.
Want to do some castaways?
You want to
I've
do
had them all
casters?
league. I don't even think I've even done one yet. So maybe it's even holding me back from having a point.
No, you don't need to do castaways for it. I think you get points for like every new unique map you've done up until an amount, I think.
Oh, okay.
So you've probably done enough different unique maps to have all your points.
As a unique map enjoy. I didn't see a fix to the bugging to the boss maps bugging out, which was a little bit disheartening.
I saw something about the mansion in the
Just the
mist.
idol one. I didn't see much in the mist. Unless the edited that later. I searched it.
The wisp something there was. It wasn't always doing. There was something about it. Check.
Oh, okay. I'll go back and check it. I mean, I'd love to be wrong.
Wheel-bound hag. Nah, there's nothing here. I think Woven Hood has its checkpoint, so I might just end up using it. Or a waypoint rather. I don't think it has any good anything, really. It is that with the specters I have seen, even the ones that have slight potential in terms of like doing something unique, or like the biggest one one that suffers from this is like those goblin drummers. They have such nice AoE that I think you can potentially make them work in some kind of AoE setup where you just, I don't know, you know, you giga juice a single target minion and then have them handle your AoE, and it'd have been nice until you realize they don't move at any reasonable amount of speed. So
yeah,
you are just,
and they're designed to be static CC pods.
yeah, so you just there, you try to move forward, they're chilling. The wisp form activates when they get like at the end of your screen, but it doesn't necessarily always bring them to you. So instead of them coming to where exactly you are, they might be a bit of a distance away. So even if they're still hitting and they're walking towards you, they're still not hitting everybody on your screen. So like you have to wait, and then in tight layouts, it becomes even more problematic.
It's so sad to me, man. Real talk. I understand that it's an early access and they probably just won't prioritize it, but I guess my worry is just, will they go back to that? And I don't think the answer is yes. I love that I said join the channel below, but Jared's was like, yeah, you know what? The channel below has to be the one up top, right?
Lol.
Attach. Yeah, I need to finish this PoE map. I'll come play.
Okay.
Watching the Conic try to figure out Spectres, and I'm just sad.
There's nothing to figure out unless like a new Spectre is found. I don't think so. But that reminds me though, while I'm still going through interludes before I go back into endgame mode, I might as well go get mandibles. I think they're in Ashen Forest. Because I just realized that I don't have them. I don't have a single mandible gem. By the way, one greater jeweler's orb is less than an exalt, in case you're wondering.
Alright.
Slightly less. It's like you can buy for 4 exalts, you can buy 5 or something like that. It's like 1.
I think I'm pretty sure I'm already hiding it. But yeah, because like I feel like when you start juicing, it starts dropping too much for the costs.
Yeah. I don't think I can drop enough, so like I don't mind picking it. Simply because with Spectres, you're gonna probably, unless you want to be disenchanting and reusing gems, if you're going to test en masse, you're going to need multiple Spectre gems, in which case, you're going to want multiple 4 links in case you need to test damage. But yeah, tests have been disappointing so far. Which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is.
The Taurus guy's back making content.
Holy Taurus.
He handled it the Snoobay way, which is probably the smartest thing if he actually wanted to keep making content.
Lol.
Hey guys, Taurus here. Cal Taurus, because I think his name is Cal Torak. Yeah, Cal Taurus.
Lol.
He actually wore a Taurus cap. Smartest thing. After watching like so many people react to it, at some point I genuinely started feeling bad. Like, bro, this is kind of a sad video.
I mean, it was kind of insane.
The internet, man, when you're the focus, it swallows you whole. Like, genuinely. I'm proud of anyone that can come out of that, like... Because, like, that shit happened to me, like, that's it, bro. I'm never hopping back on disc. Like, that's it.
Lol. The internet controversies. I don't think I want to keep the elephant tortoise. I don't think it's worth. Give me my gem back. Thank you.
Oh, it's you.
Okay. X mouse button control exits, and then let's go. There. Now it's not doing the thing. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Stone threshold. We're going to run some maps because we actually have a map today. Courtesy Spectres that ended up being disappointing. And then Aux. Three, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5, this is 3, make you 4, 4, 4. 555 0121. I'm curious to see how much these guys are. Chaotic ones down hits 8, so it's not rising that much. Rarity is also keeping its price, so yeah, they aren't exploding in price or anything, which is good. Definitely good. I was about to say, why does your pack size look so low? And then I remember I actually need to do this for it to not look quite as bad, I guess. Or for it to look more like what I expect, which is in the 70s. It's like this goes from 45 to 69.
After I did that game.
Have fun. Let me just make sure I haven't fucked up any gem sockets here. Snipers. Oh yeah, I have been meaning to take these out. I want my snipers to deal poison damage, but I don't want to focus them on shredding armor. So no corrosion, but I do want them to do deadly poison and escalating poison. What else can they have that would actually affect poison? More magnitude of poison on bleeding enemies. That's easy. That's actually easy. Don't my storm mages. Oh, they're not okay. They're not missing anything. And then, do we have a spare feeding frenzy? Yeah, no, we don't. This is a 1. We need a 2. No, we don't need it to. We need bidden. Did they remove the other command skill? Command support? I guess this used to be commandments, which is CDR. Cooldown recovery rates, and do I care for it? Can I use on that green gem? Instead of just limiting it to their command skill, I think I'll just give them minion mastery, genuinely, because why not? Let's make sure these guys switch properly. Now there's 8-6. Yeah. Okay, cool. Our setup is back to normal. How do you not have a ritual altar? I'm surprised to see maps here without ritual altars. I guess I wasn't in T16s when I was here because this is very close to Ziggurat. So it probably just had a, even though I left it open, it probably just had a tier 1 6 modded completion, which means I could use 3 tablets, but I couldn't, it didn't have the 99% more maps get affected by mechanics or something. Holy, that's some damage.
And you're beautiful. Out of mana.
Which ritual altar is this? It's not Bloodwave. It must be anti-CD, anti-res. No, I don't see the clouds. Oh, it's Porstios. Oh, I'm just blind.
Out of mana. None can oppose me.
This ritual is gonna be juicy, I hope. Abyss monsters spawned on it, so I'm hoping they're gonna be in here, but with how thin this middle area is, I wouldn't hold my breath.
It's about
That was quite some damage. Made me use my convalescence.
out of mana.
Trash. Ooh, that was satisfying.
I am the apex.
Fettered snakes. Why did that sound like it was hit up twice? Speaking of being hit up twice, I should turn on my trade companion.
More mana.
This is kind of on the not that great side, but I think this is because I'm only in the range of probably one of those towers that I. So it's probably not the greatest range to be at. All right, what's the most expensive thing here? 5K. It really is the most expensive thing though. How about I buy this before that? I just focus on buying literally everything else. And the idea is simple. I'm just going to keep deferring that on when I get back to my main area. Holy shit, what is this damage?
I need more mana.
Rarity, logbooks. We're going to pick up logbooks. Can we get both logbooks? I doubt it. This is big to have too. So we're going to take logbooks and the other one. Let's just make sure we have impact shockwave. Yes, we do. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice, nice. Thank you very much. That's a very nice raw divine to drop. And that is why you take the remnant that says drop other items, because you never know what you're gonna get. But it sure as hell in weapons, because weapons are worthless most of the time, I guess. Most of the time they are worthless. Other times, I guess not so much.
What is it?
Titan Rot, you have no life regen? Because of what? Reduce dex, reduce int. Because of fucking what? You want a strength stack? Ew. So Yeah, this was way out of the range of this guy, which is kind of why in their overlapping spots, there's only these two maps left. I need to find a new area. That I can give. Wait, what? Oh, this is not my area. That's why. Holy. This is my area. I was like, why is it so complete? This is my area. This is the one that has the 54% increased tribute. There's a lot more overlap as well. All right. That confused me for a bit. So this is where I'd be getting like 12k. All right, let's do one more. And then we'll go back to the other side. The actual Omen side of town. So this is the map that this map will probably give me like upwards of 10k tributes to actually the fuck are you?
Another corpse to serve me. Beautiful murder.
How? Wait, why are you teleporting on me? Holy, what the fuck is that? An entire horde just appeared right on me after I'd cleared up until here. The fuck? So weird.
Obey me.
9 FPS gaming.
Out of mana. Death, take you.
We are 98% XP. Surely we leveled up, right? I haven't died in a while. This is not me asking to die. Just a heads up in case anyone is listening that I'm not asking to die. I'm just pointing out that I am about to level and I would like to level, please. Thank you. Please be lenient. But I have enough ES to where I'm just like, I don't think it's like, unless I play pretty recklessly in the next 1%, which is literally 2 mil XP away, which is literally this map.
Death is my power to wield.
I've never been one to literally hunt any big... Nice, we leveled up. I've never been one to like hunt big chunks of gold I see. I just tune them out typically. But with how low I am on gold, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna fucking need it. Dude, what is this big circle like literally just missing in the middle of my ritual? That could have been mob spawning, you know? I mean, so many mobs. Could have felt so much better. Did that...
I feel like I didn't notice my health being like half until it was actually half, and so in my head I'm like, did I just become insanely complacent just because I leveled up? Like I didn't even notice it until it was below half, and I don't think I don't necessarily think I was bursted there either.
Another corpse to serve me. Emerge!
Holy fucking shit, what was that? Can be finding new ways to tell you that it can always remove you from existence. Like, what was that burst of damage? You deserve to die.
I need more mana. I need more mana.
Legend says that my character needs more mana. Did you know this? This is news to me.
Death is my power to wield. Out of mana.
Who are you now? How many Kitoko's currents am I gonna drop in one league? Alright, let's see. Brother in Christ, why would you take away my Orb of Chance right when I would have actually bought it? Can't even defer it now. Sad. There's nothing for me here. GG. I don't think I want to repeat the map just for an Orb of Chance. I don't even know how much they're going for, but I don't think it's enough. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't care. Yeah.
Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
I wanted to check something again. Price of something. Oh, by the way, I should probably just have like 2 of these in my stash. It's like, why not? I don't die often. And I have 15 of them, so why not? I do not remember what I wanted to check. Was the price of something? Oh yeah, I remember now. Orbs of chances. Chance orbs. 10x. It's really not worth the favor they be charging for that shit. It's really not. I say favor, but I mean tribute. So this is the actual tribute area, and then this is my current. I want to run a map in their overlap, the overlap of all 3, or better still, I want to see in the overlap of 2 of them with my current tree, and I want to see how it feels to reroll and defer without the cheaper deferral cost. And if I feel the lack of the 100% chance for Omen node.
Now. If I can create better.
Ooh, thank you very much.
Take you.
Wait. Is that diadem? That's the fucking diadem.
Out of mana.
I didn't want to use my convalescence there, but y'all forced my hand. So this is the tornado one.
Now.
Wait, why is caustic ground orange?
More mana.
That was so fucking scuffed, it's not even funny. Because you know what happened there? My brutes got stuck behind, I think my clerics? And all of a sudden, I'm just not doing damage. No one is hitting, but they're trying to kill me. So I had two decisions to make. Either try to push forward or I go back. And I just said, fuck it. We push forward.
Take you.
Holy shit, what is that?
Out of mana. Out of mana.
Are you sure you're out of mana? You can tell me one more time. Just in case I didn't hear you the first 5 times. $2K from 2 is not bad, especially with how badly positioned this one was. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Update available. I should update it. 5x. I really wish there was more minion CDR scaling, I think. Because like if we had more minion CDR scaling or like some way to remove their CDs, Spectres would just automatically become a whole lot more viable. But many of them are gated by CDs that are just not reasonable to play around. Like when I say many, I do mean many. Like, okay, what do we do here? I decided I wasn't going to do anything as risky this time around.
Now. I need more mana.
just had to confirm.
Another corpse to serve me.
Okay, after number 3 is not great. That is not great at all. Now again, granted, this is not a good map for ritual, so, but that is not great, not even one bit. I just realized a lot of these fettered enemies are actually also in the new zone, in the Act 4 blood area, like the hook, the scythe. It's reused assets, not that I mind.
More mana.
Do not even slightly mind.
I need more mana.
Oh shit, AK. This last one was very juicy, and look how spaced it was. I mean, there's no way you're useful, right? What? The fuck is going on here? Oh, I opened the wrong one. I should have been opening Exile Exchange. I assume you're just bugging out, so I'm not going to try to update you anymore. Screw that. Screw the updates. Seven, 8. Nope, we're not doing that. All right, so that basically didn't work. Devouring the item is 5x on ID that one. Nah, I'm gonna ID it. Consume a corpse to recover 20% of max life. Chaos res as well. I mean, it's not a bad one, but like, why do you want to consume a corpse is the next question. 20%. 28% of your life has extra ES. You're just better in every way. So not like that matters. Yeah, we didn't get any changes that matter. I don't think we got any changes, period.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
How much are these going for? I should check. I was about to say they're dirt cheap, then I realized I picked the divine orbs. They are fucking expensive. Holy. They are 50 exalts each. I did not expect that. Yeah, typically on the cheaper side. I mean, they're so cheap compared to like PoE 1 fracturing orbs, but they've gotten expensive. But anyways, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to want to make some big upgrades to this character soon in the form of like extra levels, but I don't think that's something I can do now, at least. It's going to be something I save for in the future, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. I will be back tomorrow. Till then, have a good night.